Morning, and a reaction from Egypt and also some of the other results across the continent. Plus, you should also know that the European football is also ongoing for the race to the 2018 World Cup in Russia. But let's get started with the Black Stars. And Ghana's 2018 World Cup is in ruins after defeat to Egypt in Cairo. The 2-0 loss has left Ghana now playing catch-up with Egypt and Uganda. Michael Otieje watched the game at the Borg El Arab Stadium and filed this report.
The Black Stars arrived at the Borg El Arab Stadium to face Egypt in great spirit and left with a whimper. It was supposed to be the game that reinvigorated Ghana's bid for a fourth straight World Cup, but instead, that ambition suffered a devastating knockout. Ghana played a lot of eye-pleasing passes that silenced the 75,000-strong crowd for long spells, but Egypt had the two most decisive moments to rouse them. First, after doing virtually nothing in the first half, they were gifted a penalty by poor Ghana defending, and Mohamed Salah said thank you. The second half followed a similar pattern until the decisive moment when hesitation at the back allowed the Pharaohs a second. It left Ghana coach Avram Grant struggling for explanation.
To be honest, I don't know what to say. This is one of the most strange games that I had in my career. We dominated the game completely. We didn't let them play. We controlled the game until they scored the second goal. They didn't get any chance. They have the penalty that was not even a chance. Very strange game for me. It was almost one-side game and we lost the game. Except the result, I'm proud about the players. They did a good job.
The "we played well" argument is exactly the sort of thing that Ghana Football Association Vice President George Efuye doesn't want to hear.
Does it really matter? You create chances, you head on to the ball, you play very well. It doesn't really matter. The most important thing is that we did not win. And me, I know and I understand football in different perspective. Maybe different, the way everybody wants to approach the game and different, the way you want to say it. I think that we lost. I don't want to say too much.
The Ghana players said nothing as they left the stadium with their heads bowed. Their World Cup hopes has taken an early jolt because they trailed Egypt by 5 points and Uganda by 3. But Grant won't give up just yet.
We showed today that we have a good team, but we will fight until the end. Anything is possible in football. Now Egypt is leading, Uganda have 4 points, we have 1 point, 12 points to go. Everything can happen in football, and we will not give up until the last moment. As you saw the players today, they was fighting, and we will fight until the end.
The Egyptians won't care who showed spirit and played well. They created an atmosphere that suggested they desperately wanted World Cup qualification. It will take a monumental effort for them to lose their advantage and a superhuman effort from Ghana to catch up with them. Sunday was game number 5 that the Black Stars had failed to win. In those 5 games, they have scored only twice. In the 3 competitive games in that period, Ghana has scored only once. The decline is palpable. Michael Otieje in Alexandria for TV3.
So that August 28 game in 2017 against Congo would provide the first step for Ghana to at least take a giant step in recovering from this particular jerky start in the campaign to the qualifying of the 2018 World Cup to be held in Russia. But following up on that particular one, Michael Otieje caught up with Black Stars defender Jonathan Mensah after the game. That's what he has to say.
How bad is this result for Ghana?
It's very tough because we got 1 point, Egypt 6, and Uganda got 4 points. So this is going to be very tough. And, we still have hopes because there's 4 more games left, and we just have to focus on winning game after game, and it's going to be very tough. We got Congo coming home, and it's not going to be easy. So we just have to let this one behind us and just focus on the next one.
And in terms of the game itself, do you guys think the 2-0 win for Egypt was a fair reflection of the way things turned out?
They came to win. We also came to win, but they got the best today. You know, we played good football, but at the end of the day, we didn't win. So, you know, it don't count. So, credit to the Egyptian national team.
Give us an idea of the mood in that dressing room.
It was very tough in the dressing room. You know, no one was talking, and we know a different results would have been very, very good for the team, for the country. So we are not happy with the results, and we just hope the next game will be a good one.
And this was the 5th game in a row that Ghana has failed to win. What's happening with the Black Stars?
It's tough. It's very tough for the team, for the nation, because we want to do well. We want to win games, but 5 games in a row, not even a win, it's very tough. You know, we are the players. We go on the field, we play, but you know, if things, arrangements, preparations, and all that isn't going well, and the motivation isn't going well, then it's, you know, definitely gonna affect the team. But we always do our best on the pitch, and everyone sees it.
Do you feel like the other areas have not gone well? Are you worried about the level of preparation? Are you worried about motivation? Are you worried about general issues surrounding the team?
Yeah, I think all of these things, you know, play very, very good roles in the game, and it's tough when, you know, things around the team is going well. You see the reflection in the team, and if things ain't going right, you see it also. So for us, we just keep pushing on the field, and I'm sure everything will be fine outside also.
Realistically, do you guys think, you yourself, would you play in a 3rd World Cup? Do you guys think Ghana will qualify for a 4th World Cup, realistically?
Yeah, realistically, it's very tough, very, very tough. It's going to be very hard because we have to win 2 games, and Egypt have to lose 2 games for us to cut them, because it's 5 points, that is 2 games. Uganda also got 4 points now. It's going to be very tough, and realistically, that's, as I said, it's very hard. But mathematically, we're still in the race, so we're just gonna do our best. We hope we're gonna start winning, and the other team's gonna start losing some points. If not, it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be very tough.